Can you see me now? Welcome, everyone. Bella said it was boring and I was so offended. How is everyone doing? It's great to see you all. Broden Pilling, welcome. So glad to have all of you aboard. With special welcome to Broden, one of our many high school viewers. Zachary Co-Peters. Who's the Canadian kid gamer again? Say who you are again. You gotta remind me. Can we get a first comment in chat? Well, looking back to see who got the first comment, it was Anthony. So Anthony wins. Hi, Parker. What do you want to do? Oh, Ryder. Thanks, Ryder. Canadian kid gamer. I take you on a walk to the school, but absolutely nothing has changed since the last time we did this, so nothing to tell you. I have a wonderful announcement for all of you grade 7 students. Some of you will be lucky enough to have me as your Science 8 teacher next year. Mr. Heggie changed the teaching schedule a little bit. So I'll be teaching 2 of the 4 Science 8 classes next year. Mr. Francis will continue to teach the other 2, and then I'm teaching 2 next year. So 2 Math 7, 2 Science 8, and then all of the Shop 7. So some of you will be in my science class. And I will make sure that I have the students write lots of notes, just like Mr. Hill did in Science 7. I know how much you guys love that. So, Brooklyn, I hear you're going to McGrath. Is that true? The other Math 7 teacher will be Mrs. Iwasa, Logan's mother. So she's taught it before, so we're splitting up, so all of the classes are have 2 teachers. Brooklyn's going to McGrath next year, I hear. It's true. Okay, so Parker, if you slip me enough stuff, I'll get you into my science class, because I know you really want to. All right, are we ready to start some math, or what do you want to do? Miss. 2 at the same time? Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. Hey, there you go. All right. Who is James Marks? James Marks, identify yourself. Dunk it, Anthony says. Oh, Anthony. Here's what I'm going to do for you, Anthony. I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to dunk the camera. Oh, that was pretty good. How was that for a dunk? That was pretty good. You want me to do archery skills? I thought we were doing math here today. I'm still waiting for James Marks to tell us who James Marks is. James Marks is alive. R.I.P. camera. Hand sanitizer? I just touched my face. Coronavirus. Don't you guys want to do math? I thought we were going to do math. James Marks is a person. Good to know there's not a cat out there typing on a computer. He's a live person. Or she, sorry. James Marks. I never knew that James marked our stuff. Hilarious, Caleb Biscuit. That's great, Dunk. Thank you. Oh, Marks, not Marks. Mr. Co Peters just got some YouTube Live people here.
Who are we on there with? Anyone we like?
Nobody you know.
Hi, everybody.
Sorry.
How's it going? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Piano version with the band view, but it's not.
Okay, there's some visitors at the school.
YouTubemusic.com. True.
Hand sanitizer. Hey, you're on YouTube Live with grade 7 students.
Hi.
Hello, grade 7s.
Why don't you take over for a while?
No, please.
Good place to put it.
Mr. H.
Are these current grade 7s or next year's grade 7?
No, current.
Current grade 7s, almost grade 8s. You guys having fun? I'm reading the chats.
That's all I do too.
I thought this was math. No, there's no math.
Mr. H is going to teach math now.
Math's a lie. It's just.
I'll just leave it on you.
It's perfect.
I would like to be just in the back if he was teaching math. That could be kind of funny.
That would be entertaining.
It'd be like me teaching math. Not good.
I'm supposed to do this later. I don't know what that means, Parker.
If you're a band kid, bring your music down. We need your music.
Yeah, right now.
And come say hi.
Caleb, no meth in school. Not meth, Caleb, math.
And it's
Math.
like that. Yeah, I think I might have. Okay, so yeah, it's beautiful. It's such a
You got Demont coming in.
Got a shiny head. Free candy bags outside my door. All right. Mr. H only teaches band. That is true. Hey, look, you can see the delay on the computer there. We have an excellent connection. Do you put sunscreen on your head? I do sometimes. I'm supposed to bring up my music. Yeah, bring your music up. Now, you can also, if you're all done your assignments, you could bring your textbook up. Please return that. You can either drop that off in front of the school in the wooden box that's out front during school hours, or if you're a creep, you can drop it off at my house. Go to the high school. There's nothing going on down there. Maybe at the end we will. All right, we're gonna do some questions now. You know, that's why we're here. Got it. All right, we're gonna do some practice test questions. So we're gonna run through radius, diameter, circumference, and area. Some of the people that were complaining they didn't know how to do some of this stuff aren't even on our chat here. So hopefully they're watching. There's 20 whole people watching. Hopefully some of them are watching that aren't able to comment because they're on their student account. All right, so perfect circle. You're welcome. Take a screenshot of that. Let's be the creep army. Ryder, quit it. Okay, the measurement from the center to the outside edge is the radius. Distance through the center from there to there is the diameter. Okay, everybody remember those? Okay, so if I have a diameter of 12 centimeters, what is my radius? Okay, the diameter again is the distance all the way across the circle. Oh, that's a really bad circle. We'll just pretend I was drawing a pumpkin. That was intentional. Circle. There we go. That's perfect. I'm writing backwards. Oh. Okay, here. Hey! It's backwards because I'm skilled. I did it on purpose. Boy, you can't draw a circle. I'll bet James Marks could draw a circle perfectly. Okay, so the diameter is 12 going across. The radius is from the center out, so that's half of that. So we just divide that in half. So half of 12 is 6 centimeters. Now calculating the circumference. Calculating the circumference, we have two formulas we can do. We can either use the diameter or the radius. So the formula for using the diameter is pi times the diameter, or with the radius, 2 times pi times radius. Of course, the 2 times this makes it the same as the diameter. So we're still timesing the diameter by the radius. We're just doing it using, we're still timesing pi by diameter. Okay, so on this one here, calculator. So we're going to do, for the first one, if we use the diameter, 3.14 times 6, 3.14 times 6, 18.84 centimeters. Okay, if we did the exact same one using the radius, 2 times 3.14 times 6, interesting enough, 2 times 3.14 times 6, came out to the same thing. Now in our last quiz, there was a lot of struggles with rounding. So if I was going to round that to tenths, here's some of the answers that some of you would write. Some of you would write 18, which I don't know how that would round to 18, but some of you would write that. Some of you would write 19, okay? That's not to tenths. Some of you would write 18.84, that's not to tenths either. And then a few of you would write 18.8, which is actually to tenths. And then you put centimeters. Okay, now again, you'll notice this one is not squared because we're not doing area. We're doing circumference, which is a linear distance that's going around the outside of the circle. So it's just a long line that's now curved. And in this instance, it is 18.84 centimeters long. Wow, that was super hard stuff. So circumference, all we need to know is the diameter or the radius and we can solve it. Now let's say that we know the circumference. Let's say the so we're given the circumference of the circle. So we have the circle, okay, we have the distance around the circle. I actually had a paper with some circumferences written on it so we could figure it out. Okay, let's say that the circumference is 30 centimeters. So circumference equals 30.0 centimeters. Okay, to find the circumference, again, remember we used C equals pi d. So we all know how to do this. So if I know my circumference is 30, So now we're going to do 30 equals pi is 3.14 times d. And now we can solve this. So this is d, we want to isolate the variable. So we need to get rid of the 3.14 by dividing it by 3.14. Divide by 3.14. D equals 30 divided by 3.14. And that's a giant thing there. We're going to round it to 2 decimal places, 9.55 centimeters. Okay, so this is what we're doing if we know the circumference and we want to find the diameter. Now let's say we want to find the radius. Okay, so we could do the same thing where we're get it to the diameter, and then what do we do to find the radius from the diameter? We would divide that by 2. Oops. Okay, so then our radius equals 9.55 divided by 2 is 4.78 centimeters. Okay, so there's our radius. So that's how we find our diameter or our radius when we know the circumference. So we're basically going backwards. All right. I can't see all your, I can't see the chat now because you're on the, my phone's turned around. Wait, I can look on my computer. Haha. Broden, you're saying this is hard. No, it's not hard. Pretty simple. Fun fact, the LC teacher there in grade 10, they want to focus at the topics. So all they do is give you 2 little books. Oh, welcome aboard, Harley. Boy, what's your problem with circles? Huh? Let's do another one. Just looking here at the practice test. All right, here's one. What's the circumference of this circle? Circle, and it's giving me this measurement, 5.4 millimeters. What is the circumference? Okay, so what do I know? I know the radius in this one, so I'm going to use the formula with radius in it. 2 times pi times r. Circumference equals 2 times 3.14 times r. What's that going to stand for? The diameter? No. Starts with an R, radius, 5.4. Okay, calculator. 2 times 3.14 times 5.4 equals 33.912. Now, let's say we're rounding it to tenths there. 33.9 millimeters. Easy breezy. Okay, next one. We're going to use that same incredible circle because it's so perfect. Next one said this measurement is 12.2 feet. 12.2 feet. Okay, so what formula am I going to use on this one? I know the distance across the circle through the center. That would be the diameter, so I'm going to use the diameter. C equals 3.14 times 12.2. 3.14 times 12.2. That would be C equals 38.308.3 feet. I remember you still not letting me take the final with an 84. I am very grateful. You're welcome, Broden. Hi, Tobin. Tobin, welcome aboard, buddy. Tobin retracted a message. It must have been a bad message. Good job, Tobin. Hadley, welcome. Dallin Bissett, also welcome. Thank you. Boy, grade 9s are suffering for entertainment or / content. Whew, if you're here watching this, it says a lot about what you got going on. All right, we're just brushing up for grade 10. They do a lot of circumference in grade 10, I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is boring. All right, this one says that a circular window has a circumference of, this is a window, see there's like people in the window, they're waving. Hi. So they're just waving out there, so they're outside. There's a tree in the background. You can kind of see why I taught Art 7 for a couple of years, right? Oh, look, it's trees. Bob Ross would be so impressed right now. It's a window. Okay, it was 7.536 feet around this window. I don't want this to tell them what is the distance from here. I don't want to wreck my beautiful painting, but through there. So the circumference, again, so we're going to find the diameter equals circumference divided by pi. Diameter equals the circumference is 7.536 divided by 3.14. Just going to use a calculator. 7.536 divided by 3.14. Oh, the diameter is 2.4 feet. That's exciting. That's a small window. That's like that wide in real life, you know, my feet. Okay, so now we know how to go from the circumference to the diameter with a very good example. I just want to leave that there. It's kind of emotional about that. It's beautiful. I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10. Okay, are we done with circumference yet? Here's a fun one. Let's say, so we know this is 14 centimeters. Okay, what's the circumference of that? Right there. Oh, what's that distance? That is the diameter. Sorry. 3.14 times 14. Calculator. 3.14 times 14 is 43.96 centimeters. Okay, that's the whole circle distance around. So how would I figure out this? What this is? I'm going to divide that by 2 because it's only half the way. C equals divided by 2. 21.98. Yeah, it's exciting. Currently we have 25 viewers. I mean, we have 105 kids in grade 7. So we're slightly, someone dropped out, someone came back in. Slightly lower. Okay, so the distance, that's half circumference. Yeah, I don't know what you'd call that. Okay, that was exciting. Sorry, you're gone, artwork. All right, now we're gonna talk about area. Okay, so area. of a circle. So again, ooh, that's bad. Area of a circle. Okay, so the area again is the space that this circle takes up. So if we had a grid there, the centimeter grid paper, we would be able to see the areas taking up. So the formula for that is pi times r times r. Now, as a bit of a review here, does anyone see diameter there? I hope you don't, because I know my writing is really messy, but there's no diameter there. Some of you continue to use the diameter in your calculation, which you cannot do to find area. Okay, you can only use radius. Grade 7s who don't tune in are about to get schooled by Mr. Baker next year. Yeah, next year is going to be pretty rough for the grade 7 kids that haven't been keeping up doing this stuff. It's going to be rough. Next year, Mr. Baker is teaching 3 of the 4 grade 8s, and Mr. Hagee is only teaching 1. And then Mr. Baker is teaching 2 grade 9 math, and then Mr. Salmon, our new teacher here at the junior high, is teaching the other 2. So, what is confusing about this so far? Person who just said it was confusing? Harley, what's confusing about it? Area is pi times the radius times the radius. Okay, this is not pi times r times 2. Not. That's not the same as this. Okay, pi times r times r. So the distance, all we have to know to calculate area is we need the radius. So if the radius is 4 centimeters, area equals 3.14 times 4 times 4. Then we use a calculator. 3.14 times 4 times 4 is 50.24 centimeters squared. Okay, we're doing area, always squared. Okay, we're going centimeters times centimeters. We have centimeters squared. 50.24 centimeters squared. So we know the radius. Doesn't matter what the radius is, it's always the same calculation. Is 13.94. That should be a fun one. Feet times 13.94 times 13.94. Let's see what sort of a stupid number we're going to get out of this one. Yep, a stupid number. 610.18 is close enough. Feet squared. Okay, so we know the radius. And then we can calculate any area using that. Hi, Zach. Hi, Zach. Tobin Lions, roses are red, Russia is tall. Get ready for the bourge. What's these? Oh my word. Thank you, Dallin. Dallin, being a experienced grade 9 student, recognizes quality knowledge when he sees it. Thank you, Dallin, for pointing that out. Why don't you use the diameter? Well, if you use the diameter, you're not finding the area. That's why we don't use the diameter. Pretty simple. So if this is 13.94 for the radius, the diameter would be 13.94 times 2 would be 27.88. So if I use the diameter in there, I'm not sure exactly how you're asking this. If I just put the diameter instead of the 2 r's, then I'm finding the circumference, because that's pi times the diameter. So that's not area, that's circumference. So that's the first reason. Okay. If I do it like that, then I'm calculating a giant area that is not the area for this circle. So it's got to be the radius times the radius. Okay? Roses are red, violets are blue. Hippity hoppity, I just stole your property. Ethan, that's quality. As a little treat at the end of this, we'll show some of Ethan's dirt biking videos that I have. So let's say we have the diameter 32.84 miles. It's a big circle. Okay, and so then it wants the area. So I have the diameter, but I need the radius. So what do? Take the diameter, divide it in half. 32.84, what's half of 84? 42. What's half of 32? 16. Okay, so 16.42, so we have 3.14. So this distance here, okay, 16.42 miles. Radius times 16.42 times 16.42. 3.14 times 16.42 times 16.42 equals a large number. Area 846.595. All right, there you go. Why are you getting off at 11? Do you still have the Kobe's? Oh yeah, the Kobe's. I do. You know what I really need? I gotta get Charlie to come and do a RIP Kobe. We'll put that one up here at the front of the class. The RIP Kobe up here. You know, tough break. This one's for Anthony. I'm gonna shoot my phone here. Let's see if I can make a basketball. Can I make a phone though? Hey, I made it. That was a good shot. Reverse gravity would be gravity going the other way than what gravity does. So gravity pushes me towards the Earth's core. Gravity would push me away from the Earth's core. That would be reverse gravity. So you know we would float. We'd be on the ceiling. Kobe was that awesome. He could play basketball any way that he wanted. Ghost Kobe. That one's pretty good. Okay, I'll talk to Charlie and we'll see. My ears hurt after that. Was that loud? Caleb Biscuit? Bella, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, what else should we go over? I mean, this is all that's on the test. All you have to do is be able to keep the formulas straight. I mean, if you have this formula, what's that one finding out? This isn't science. That's true. No one said it was science. Dallin, most grade 7s are too sensitive. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay, yeah, that would be circumference. How about this one? Pi times the radius times the radius. When we put our big boy pants on, we'll call that one pi r squared. But we don't want to mess with you right now, so we'll stay in our pull-ups here for a while here in grade 7. Pi times r times r. That would be our area. It's exciting. How about circumference divided by pi? I don't know if you can see that one on the screen. That would be our diameter. How about 2 times pi times r? That would be circumference. You know, the cool part of all this is if you guys look in the instructions on the top of the test, it has all of these listed. So you just have to remember what the D stands for. And it's not doofus. It's diameter. C, not crazy. Circumference. A, not, never mind. It's area. C, yep, still circumference. Still circumference. Okay. Can't believe we've been on this for 50 minutes now. Why do you explain what reverse gravity is? Because someone asked what it was. And I think it was you. Who had a voice crack? Your voice cracked, Ryder? That's awkward. Good thing you weren't here so we could hear it. Wouldn't want anyone to make fun of you. I have an idea. I'll look at the test for you. All right. The test is 20 whole questions, and 4 of those are matching. And 4 of those are true and false. Wow, this is really tough. Okay, this one you have to know what area is. You have to know what diameter is. You have to know what radius is. You have to know what circumference is. I think we went over that. You have to know what the formula is. Interesting. This one you have to find circumference. This one you have to find area. Oh, side note, little snippet for those. Okay, that's supposed to be a bicycle wheel. Now, if it tells you what the spokes are, what a spoke length is. For those of you that don't know a spoke, every year there's grade 7 kids that act like they don't know what a spoke is on a bicycle wheel. A spoke is that little metal rod that goes there, all the way out. Spoke. Okay? Okay, so if it tells you the length of that spoke is 25 centimeters, which measurement would that be? Would that be the circumference? Would that be the radius? Or would that be the diameter? Where does the bicycle spoke go from? From where to where? Give you a second to think about that. Think about a bicycle. Picture one in your wheel in your mind. Okay, a spoke goes from the center to the outside edge. I wonder which one that is, circumference, radius, or diameter. Yeah, it's the radius. It's going from the center to the outside edge. That might help you on the test tomorrow. Okay? A spoke measurement is the radius. Okay, then you have to do area of a circle. Finding the radius when you know the circumference. Finding the area when you know the diameter. Gee, we've done that. Finding the area when you know the diameter. Find the circumference. Find the diameter when you know the circumference. Find the circumference when you know the radius. And find the area when you know the diameter. Wow. And that's the whole thing. So, the spoke is not the outside edge. Okay, any other questions? Because we're about to sign off because it's 5 to 11. I didn't hear anything. Guess there's no questions. Now, if there's anyone who is still confused, in like 2 minutes, I will put a Google Meet code in Google Classroom, and you can jump on a Google Meet with me for a half an hour. Now, if you come on the Google Meet, do not come on the Google Meet if you're just going to sit there and stare at me. Come on there if you have questions or things you want me to keep reviewing. It'll be a little easier for you to communicate with me to go over what specific questions you want me to help you with. But if you're just going to sit on there and stare at me, like occurred most of the times this year, that's just super awkward. So it's only, we're going to do question and answer time now. Hadley asks, do I use shampoo or soap on my head? Excellent question, Hadley. Only a grade 9 student could come up with such a brilliant question. I actually use a bar of soap and then just rub it like sandpaper. And then it cleans it and buffs it all at the same time. So, great question. Oh, dirt bikes. Crap, sorry, Ethan. Dirt bikes. All right. Let's watch a video here. Hi. Dirt bikes. Ethan. Oh, of course. It's going to be a pain in the butt, Ethan. We're just going to download on a computer. Any other questions that people want? You know, I mean, I need some good questions here. So things to remember while you stare at me awkwardly while I do this. Things to remember, there will be a practice test up right after lunch. You can take our the final assignment is the Chapter 8 Circles test. It will be on GoFormative on Google Classroom starting tomorrow morning. Please take that as quick as you can. Don't save it till the last minute. And then you can turn in once you've done all the assignments you're going to do and you've submitted them in Google Classroom, you can bring your textbook to the school. Okay, we're getting some downloads here. Last night I was watching a little bit of Nitro Circus. Don't know if you guys watch that kind of garbage, but on YouTube. And what you're going to see here from Ethan, very much the same. Very much. And last one, then we'll start some of these. Okay, let's see if this works. If not, Ethan's going to be heartbroken. Oh boy. Here we go. Better get the camera. All right, this is quality right here. Dell and Bissett, I do remember that. Oh, go. Sorry, Bella. Let's get this good view here. Let's just start that. Where's that mouse? Here we go. Sweet. Huh, that's short. That's pretty sweet though. No, it'd be even better if he totally like when he went around the corner there, like right here. Where is that? Back up a little bit. Right here, if he hit a giant rock right here and then shot into that pond. Now that would have been a good video. But it didn't happen, so we'll just pick a different one. Maybe this one he'll, oh, I see water. Let's see if he wipes out on this one. Come on, wipe out. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, it would have been better if he would have done that jump. Like right here. Oh, look at that. Right there. And then he lands in the water. That would have been so much better. Okay. That would have been better. I still like it though. Oh, I think it's a video of him destroying dandelions. Oh, pretty low RPMs there. Oh yeah. Bella, why are you so rude? If you're bored, you just turn it off. I mean, no need to be, oh, I think we already watched that one. Let's watch it again though. Oh man, your cousin beat you on that one. Oh, here we go. Now, I gotta put just a note out there. I mean, he's riding this wicked antique sweet bike here, but like, where's the helmet? I know his hair, he's probably got enough gel in that hair to be a helmet. Got a lot of hair there. Not that I'm jealous of anything, but let's see what happens here. Oh, wow. It's not how you do that. It's not how you, oh. Sweet. I'm not pushing Alt F4. I'm not turning my computer into a bomb. Oh, this one looks good. Look, he's going up the hill. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Little tabletop action. Who's the kid on the yellow one? He's a little maniac, that guy. We got two more here. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, here's Mr. No Helmet again. Sheesh. Who are that kid's parents? Okay, sweet. Here we go. He's going to fall. He's going to fall in the water. You kind of missed the... You kind of missed the turn there. The turn's down here. It's right here. Missed the turn. Oh, I've seen Hadley ride a dirt bike better than this, but Hadley's like pretty amazing. Look at that, he's in the air. It's wicked. That's not reverse gravity right there though. That's just gravity, because see, he lands. See, he lands. Yeah, see, if that was reverse gravity, he would just float upside down and float up to the clouds. Okay, that's all. Got nothing else to show you. Oh, hey, look. That's on Hadley and Dallin's new hoodies if they ever show up. Where is that? This right here? Oh, it's my backyard. Just here in Raymond. Yeah, Ethan, tell us where location, like not exact locations. We got some creepers on here. We don't need them like coming to your spot, but. Oh, Bella's bored again. Bella, just log off. Go back to watching Barbie on Netflix or whatever it is you're doing. What do you guys want to do? I mean, it's pretty exciting. There's only 14 people now. Well, Dallin, actually, it's going to be a t-shirt, not a hoodie for Barrick Daldry. Ethan. Oh, Tobin, great question. Great question. Can people see the glint? The glint? The glint. Okay, we're going to go for a walk because people are sorry about the hand in front here. The shirts are supposed to be here anytime.
We have phone calls because when it first came out, we were all
Important stuff over there.
we were all
Solving the world's problems. This is a great video.
You know, are you still live streaming?
Yeah. Math is so good that we did it for an hour.
An hour. That's too much math.
That was rude. You can never have to. It's like, I won't even say that we're live on YouTube. Oh, you'll see the new paint job here. See, they painted everything in our school. All the door jambs and stuff, windows, that nice. And then they still have the prison brown here in the high school. So,
Has
yeah,
she brought her music back?
my son's is in my classroom, by the way.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Music back.
Bring
Say
your,
hi.
bring your music back. Come say hi, Mr. H is. He needs someone to talk to. We can't keep him away from this hand sanitizer over here. He's constantly washing his hands. All right. Well, this is boring, so. See, look at these cool, nice painted door frames.
like you take protocols and you don't wear a mask everywhere you go and not go to certain places. That's you have that choice, right?
We took it around the house one.
Okay. Oh, hey, look. Still on top of the leaderboard for all those that watch my videos. Yep, still winning. Okay, well, that's the end of the video because I got stuff to do. So, remember, get your assignments in. Caleb asked her if the stuff on Google Classroom is the only stuff you have to hand in. Yes, that's all there is, nothing else. There will be no other assignments. This will be on in the morning. The practice test I'm going to put on right now, you do not have to hand that back. That's only for your practice. Okay. That means it's over. 14 people still here.